Life is a dance between chaos and control, between the unexpected stops and the exhilarating green lights that propel us forward. In Greenlights, Matthew McConaughey invites us to buckle up for a wild ride through his personal journey. A life filled with laughter, loss, triumph, and transformation. This is not a typical celebrity memoir. It's a philosophical playbook, a call to action for anyone looking to turn their setbacks into setups for success. We all step in shit from time to time. The trick is to scrape it off your boots and keep moving forward. This book isn't just about catching the green lights in life. It's about learning to navigate the yellows and reds with grace, humor, and resilience. McConaughey doesn't just share his story. He hands us the tools to rewrite our own. Whether it's a tale of love forged in chaos, a career pivot made in the nick of time, or a simple lesson about finding clarity through failure, Greenlights delivers wisdom wrapped in wit. So, are you ready to run the red lights and find your own path? Let's go. On life's challenges and opportunities. Life, according to McConaughey, is a mix of moments where everything aligns, green lights, and times when we face obstacles, red and yellow lights. The key lies in understanding that the latter are temporary and often necessary for personal growth. For example, McConaughey discusses moments in his career when rejection led to introspection and better choices. He uses the metaphor of traffic lights to explain that every red eventually turns green. It's all about patience, perspective, and resilience. We can engineer green lights by working hard, staying prepared, and trusting that even the stops and delays will serve a purpose. About family dynamics. McConaughey's family was his foundation, albeit a chaotic one. His parents' relationship, marked by intense fights and passionate reconciliations, taught him that love isn't always gentle, but it can be enduring. This dynamic shaped his understanding of commitment and forgiveness. For instance, his parents married 3 times and divorced twice, proving that love can be messy, yet profoundly resilient. My parents' relationship was like a storm, chaotic, unpredictable, but always full of energy and purpose. Resilience in adversity. Resilience is a recurring theme in McConaughey's life. From being bullied as a child to struggling in Hollywood, he views challenges as opportunities to build character. For example, he recalls learning to swim when his mother threw him into a river, a sink or swim moment that became a lifelong metaphor for facing fears. Adversity doesn't define us. How we respond to it does. Every obstacle is a chance to build strength. Turning negatives into positives. McConaughey frequently reframes setbacks into lessons. He explains how losing a role in a movie once pushed him to reconsider his approach to acting, ultimately making him a better artist. He believes the universe operates on a principle of balance. Pain leads to growth, and every red light has the potential to turn green over time. What seems like a dead end today could be the start of something transformative tomorrow. Persistence and adaptability. Life requires us to persist when needed, adapt when circumstances change, and sometimes let go entirely. Knowing which path to take is an art. McConaughey shares how his persistence in Hollywood paid off, but also recounts times when adapting to new opportunities, like moving from rom-coms to dramatic roles, was essential. Persistence without adaptability leads to stagnation. Knowing when to pivot is just as important as pushing through. Childhood lessons. McConaughey's parents instilled strong values through tough love. His father's discipline taught him the importance of honesty and accountability, while his mother's creativity and audacity showed him the value of thinking outside the box. For instance, his mom once encouraged him to plagiarize a poem for a contest, teaching him the audacious confidence to claim ownership of what resonates with him. I wasn't just taught to follow rules, I was taught to understand them, break them responsibly, and own the consequences. On defining success. Success, McConaughey argues, is not a final destination, but a continuous process. It's about finding fulfillment in the journey, rather than waiting for the outcome. For him, success means living in harmony with his values, pursuing meaningful goals, and enjoying the ride. I've learned that the reward isn't the trophy, it's the sweat, struggle, and satisfaction of the climb. On taking risks. McConaughey's career and personal life are full of calculated risks. From turning down lucrative rom-com roles to pursue more meaningful projects, to embarking on soul-searching trips, he believes growth happens outside the comfort zone. Risk is where life happens. It's where you find out who you really are and what you're capable of. The power of perspective. Perspective is everything in McConaughey's philosophy. He believes that by shifting how we view a situation, we can turn challenges into opportunities. For instance, he recounts moments of rejection that he reframed as redirections, helping him align with his true path. Sometimes, all it takes to change your life is to change how you see it. Living authentically. McConaughey emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and living authentically. He argues that happiness comes from aligning your actions with your values. For example, he walked away from Hollywood at the peak of his rom-com career to pursue roles that resonated with his deeper artistic aspirations. Authenticity is about knowing who you are and not compromising that for anyone. Self-reflection through writing. Journaling has been a lifelong habit for McConaughey. His journals aren't just records of his life. They're tools for understanding his thoughts, processing emotions, and learning from his experiences. Writing helps me make sense of the chaos. It's not about holding on to memories. It's about finding clarity and moving forward. On love and commitment. Love, for McConaughey, is both a choice and a commitment. He views relationships as partnerships that require effort, forgiveness, and resilience. His parents' tumultuous relationship taught him that love can withstand storms if the foundation is strong. Love isn't perfect. It's about showing up every day, even when it's hard. Humor and humanity. Humor is a survival tool for McConaughey. Whether dealing with personal struggles or professional setbacks, he uses laughter to stay grounded and navigate life's absurdities. If you can find humor in the hardest moments, you've already won half the battle. Facing fears. McConaughey believes fear is a teacher, not an enemy. By confronting fears head-on, he's been able to grow and achieve things he never thought possible. The only way out is through. Fear doesn't go away until you face it. Failures as lessons. Failure, according to McConaughey, is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Each failure teaches a lesson and builds resilience. Failure isn't the end. It's a step forward disguised as a setback. On self-discipline. Structure and discipline create the framework for freedom and creativity. McConaughey believes in setting boundaries to give himself the freedom to thrive. Without structure, freedom becomes chaos. Discipline gives creativity its wings. Importance of timing. Timing, both personal and universal, plays a crucial role in success. McConaughey shares how patience and intuition have helped him seize opportunities at the right moment. Life rewards those who wait for the right moment and act decisively when it arrives. The role of humor. Humor is not just about laughter, it's about perspective. For McConaughey, humor provides clarity, helping him navigate life with grace. Humor is a reminder that life isn't all seriousness. It's a dance, not a grind. Creating opportunities. Opportunities don't always appear on their own. McConaughey stresses the importance of preparation, intention, and hard work in creating green lights in life. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. The more prepared you are, the luckier you get. Life as a journey. McConaughey views life as a constant state of becoming. The journey, with all its highs and lows, is what makes it meaningful. Life is a process, not a product. Embrace the ride and don't rush to the finish line. As the final page of Greenlights turns, McConaughey leaves us with a profound truth. Life is not about avoiding detours or perfecting the plan. It's about staying curious, embracing the unexpected, and dancing to the rhythm of your own beat. The stories and lessons he shares aren't meant to dictate a path, but to inspire you to chart your own, with confidence and authenticity. Life is a verb, McConaughey reminds us. It's about the doing, the living, the creating. Ultimately, Greenlights is more than a memoir. It's a mirror. It reflects our shared human experience, reminding us that the same lights that guide McConaughey can guide us all. If we lean into the curves, adapt to the roadblocks, and chase our passions with relentless intent, we too can catch more green lights in this beautiful, unpredictable journey called life. So, what are you waiting for? Go find your flow.